Good afternoon, everyone. We are into the success story and we are having Prajwal with us. Prajwal, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon, sir.
Prajwal, can you please turn on the camera?
Yeah,
Oh, thank you. Oh, you're uh, nice, Prajwal. So, thank you so much for being here in the success story. Can we have like a quick introduction about yourself?
yeah. Thank you, sir. Thank you for giving me the opportunity. Myself, Prajwal Kariyappanavar. I have completed BE Mechanical Engineering from KL Technological University, Hubballi. I am very much interested in data analytics, so I have joined the DataMites Training Institute. So, I have joined the DataMites Training Institute. From that, I got campused in the Automate Globes company. Uh, in that, during the DataMites Training Institute, I learned some of the key techniques like Power BI, Tableau, MongoDB, MySQL, and a little bit of Python in data analytics course. And after the completion of data analytics course, I worked as a intern in Rubik's AI solution, which is located in Bangalore, where I am learned the cleaning of data and Python programming, and additionally I completed real-time projects like phone sales analysis and some of the projects in Rubik's AI solutions. As a part of learning, I have done some of the dashboards in Power BI and Tableau as well. And very much as a mechanical background, I have learned so much in DataMites because I did not know any tools. So after joining the DataMites, I got to know how to work in advanced Excel and Power BI, Tableau. It was a good journey in DataMites.
Right. So you did like data analyst CDA.
Yeah, in CDA batch.
All right. So you said that you learned about data cleaning with the help of. Did you learn Python as well?
Yeah, Python as well.
Oh, great to know about it. So currently, what position you are going to get into the company?
Yeah, I have hired as a data scientist in Atomic Loops company.
All right. So you haven't taken as a data scientist. Well, it's kind of interesting because you said that you have done with the data analyst and data scientist requires to have. So do you have the understanding of machine learning as well?
Yeah, I have learned a little bit of machine learning as well during my data analytics course because I am very much interested to learn.
Okay.
Apart from the course, again, I used to watch YouTube and some other things and learn.
So you do have like multiple source of learning.
Yeah,
That's absolutely wonderful. So what kind of questions they asked basically in the interviews?
basically, they have divided into two parts. First was the HR round, and second was the technical round. During the HR round, I did not know they today I have HR round. Suddenly, they have called me and took the HR round, saying that we are from Atomic Loops company. And suddenly, they started to ask my simple basic introductions. After the basic introduction about my strength and weakness and what did all I learned from the data analyst course and how far it was the journey and what all you did in the intern in Rubik's, how was the Rubik's company and background of the Rubik's and background of the DataMites and background of me. Everything they have asked in the HR one. After the HR round, around 1 week, I think so. After 1 week, I got a call that you have been shortlisted for the technical round. After in the technical round, it was around 1 hour 10 minutes, I think 1 hour 10 minutes. During the technical round, they asked to write the coding, live programming, and some of the technical skills on Power BI, questions on Power BI, MySQL as well. And in interview, again, some of the questions are from Python itself. They are more about into Python. These all the questions, sir.
SQL, Python, Excel.
Yeah, Excel.
Things we can be considered. All right. So they didn't ask any machine learning thing, right?
No, no. At that time, they did not ask any machine learning.
All right. So they just wanted like you to, they understand that if you are smart enough to grasp all the concept, because initially this is what happens. We just try to test in the basics of all these stuff so that we can gain an insight about you that whether you are capable of, handling the different kind of situations or not. That's well and good. Thank you so much. And that's great that being for going for the CDA, now you are going as a data scientist no matter what, even it is a junior data scientist or intern, but it's a great achievement, to be honest. So
Yeah.
um, as you said, you cleared your graduation and then you came over here to learn about data analyst, right? So,
Okay.
so you're free, right? You're fresher, completely fresher.
Yeah, it's completely
All right.
fresh.
So, very common question, and people has to know about it. How did you manage your time?
During my college time or during the
Now,
inter?
during this data science, because I know you said that you're from mechanical background.
Yeah, I'm from mechanical
From
background.
mechanical background, having absolutely no idea because I know I'm from electrical background, very honest, and I know where I am right now. So we don't have any programming or kind of stuffs. We all good at mathematics and statistics, the basic one, up to a certain level, and then we. So how getting transitioned from a mechanical to managing your time, learning more and more stuffs, and
Yeah.
keeping yourself away from distractions and coming to this particular path. This is what I asked.
Actually, during my engineering only, I was very much interested in data analyst course. So I researched in the Google, and by seeing the DataMites, I went to DataMites and I attended the demo session, in which it was impressed me to join the DataMites because during my demo session, I got to know if I am from mechanical background, then also we can manage because DataMites will start from the scratch basic Excel. From basic Excel, they used to start the course. So it was like interesting. Okay, I can manage, I can learn because they are teaching me like a child, so that I cannot learn. So I started joining. I have joined the data analyst course in Bangalore, but I took the course in Pune. From basic
Okay.
Excel, I have started to learn. They have teached me Excel, how to use the Excel from Excel to Power BI, Tableau, MongoDB. Everything was from the scratch. Along with this, the Datamites will be providing the LMS, which will be more helpful. During the free time, I used to watch the LMS course because LMS doubt in class, so that I can watch the LMS and I can learn. It was the good opportunity.
Okay. So this is how you basically you had the enthusiast, and then DataMites team help you in getting what you are right now
Yeah. Good.
as well. So what kind of projects did you put in your resume?
In resume, actually, I have. And in my resume, there was 2 to 3 projects. One was phone sales analysis. In phone sales analysis, I learned the web scraping, which was main helpful. I got to know how to do the web scraping. And again, again we have done a live project. As you know, we cannot say the name. We have done a live project from Rubik. In a Rubik's AI solution, they used to collect the live projects from the customer. Then they used to give us to do the as a project, and we have to submit them. It was more helpful.
Right. So these kind of certain projects that you have done, because why I asked this question, because I was more interested to know about like being a data analyst. You must be have done more like a data analyst kind of project, but since you have been selected as a data scientist, they usually search for all these algorithms and deep learning and Gen AI. These are like JD,
NLP, national.
any data scientist kind of thing. So I was like, what exactly you have put that it got shortlisted? And all right, so it's all about demand to demand. We never predict these kind of JDs and everything. That's that. So you said that you're from Pune, right?
No, I am from Karnataka, but I joined the course in Pune.
So you're an offline.
Yeah, yeah, I took offline course.
All right, you took it from offline. Was there a specific reason? I mean, your parents live there or something like that?
Nothing like that. Just I was interested to live in Pune for some
Very
time.
all
So
right.
I shifted to Pune.
Exploring the places. Oh, that's great to know, Prajwal. People come to Bangalore, even from Bangalore to Pune. That's
No,
actually
present.
great.
No, no, present.
I
Presently, I'm
never.
living in Bangalore.
All right, that's so you stayed in a PG or somewhere, like you stayed alone.
Yeah, I have done a room in Pune,
Oh,
Karadi
you,
bypass.
all right. So how did you manage? Like didn't get the full clarity on top of it, because I have seen people getting distracted by life when they are not achieving their goal. They are getting distracted. So how did you put yourself so much focused on your target? You didn't you just said that I loved it. I have a learning habit. That's fine. But there must be some mantra. I want you to give to all the audience over here.
No, nothing like mantra. I'm very much interested in data analyst or in data analysis tools. It was my main aim to learn. As a mechanical background, some people say, hey, as a mechanical, you cannot learn Python. So I took it as a challenge. So I started from day one, I started to learn. And from day one, I started to learn. After that, I joined the course. With the LMS also, I learned a lot. After that, from day one, I started my personal making notes. Apart from the classes and apart from the LMS, again, I used to watch the YouTube. And not only Python, again, I used to learn some other programming languages. Like that,
Okay.
I learned.
So that's generally gives a very clear picture about that if you have a wish to do something and if you're really into it, you can of course achieve it. Because since I've been into this industry, especially in the mentorship or the trainer, I have seen people asking me that, yes, it's not working. I said, it's not working because you don't want it to work. If you want it to get work, of course it will work. Um, so that's actually so. I'm not an HR to you, Prajwal, but I have a very genuine thing that is in my heart. Where do you want to see yourself in next 5 years?
Actually, I am now presently I am joining as a engineer, junior engineer. In short time, in 5 years, I want to be as a senior engineer or more other than that.
You want to go into the AI, artificial
Yeah.
intelligence?
Yes, yes.
Yes, of course. That's a new futuristic thing that is happening. So it's better to move on. And all right, that's quite good, Prajwal. I'm highly impressed. Thank you so much.
Thank you, thank you.
We have few questions, Prajwal. Let's take it. Navira says that I heard DataMites, there's a mock interview. Somebody wants to know about the mock interviews. Please go ahead. Prajwal.
Yeah. Mock interview is a process in DataMites which will help us to give the interview. Because if we go directly for the interview, there we may get a fumble, or during the interview we may get we will go to depression. We know the answer but we cannot answer because we will be not having any stage courage. This mock interview will help us to give the interview and crack the interview, and we'll get to know how interview will be, what are the questions used to ask in the interview. For the mock interview, they directly don't take us to the mock interview. They will give some of the questions and they will make help us to learn. After learning itself only, they will take the mock interview.
Correct. Absolutely correct.
It
Vineet
will
has
help.
a, Vineet has a question. I'm a fresher. Please do suggest me some approaches for interview.
As a fresher, first thing you have to take a course. Without course, we cannot crack any interview, as you know, because there will be some of the technical questions which will be on Python, Power BI, Tableau. Simply, some people will say, I have done a dashboard so that I can be a data analyst engineer. That cannot impossible because there are some of the techniques which we want to learn. Everything we cannot learn from the YouTube or everything we cannot learn from the data. We have to put our effort. We have to learn from some other sources, and we have to get ready for us. Now in present scenario, I got selected in atomic globes company. The company is on AI solution. In future, AI will be booming a lot, so I am very much interested to join.
Correct. Um, One very interesting, very common question, anonymous, that giving interviews but no job openings. So what to do?
See, there in present scenario, we cannot say we don't have jobs. There are a lot of openings, but they are searching for the best and exact candidates who will fit for that position. Some people will simply enter the data analyst and in the resume and they will go for the interview without knowing anything background of the data analyst or data science. Like that, people they don't tolerate. They want exact people who knows everything, who can sustain and who can live at least for 2 years. Some people will join the company after 6 months they will leave the company. That should not happen.
So how did you prepare a resume? Is it the data mice team help?
Yeah, exactly. DataMites team helped me to get the prepare for the resume. 2 to 3 times they have been helping me to get corrected. Actually I was fed up. Whatever I mix in the resume, they will reject. No, you have to change the resume. Again, they will send some of the basic sample resumes. Make like this, enter like this. So work on this because this technique you don't know. Work on that technique. DataMites placement team they helped me to get build the resume.
Great. Final question, anonymous only. Can you give some tips for freshers?
as a fresher, you should learn. Main, you have to keep the aim something. I want to be a data analyst engineer or data scientist engineer within a span of 6 months. At that time, you have to put the effort and you have to learn. Learning is the main focus. As saying that I'm a fresher, I cannot learn. That cannot make us. It is impossible. Without learning anything, we cannot achieve anything. If
Correct.
you want to achieve anything, we have to learn. We have to make effort. See, DataMites team is saying everything, and we are listening, and we should not forget that we have to make keep on notes.
All right. I think we had a good session with Prajwal. Team, do we have any question?
From my side, no, I don't have any questions.
Now you are here to answer the question, Prajwal. Let me see if we have anything. YouTube. How many interviews you attended to land into job? Good question.
Actually, I've given almost 6 to 7 interviews, and this one which
Oh,
I
it
got
will take.
selected.
Yes, it will take. And I do have one thing to say. Please, for the freshers, because I can see a majority of the questions are from the freshers, that please break the stigma of failure. If you have the stigma of failure, that if I go to the interview, if I get fail, then what world will think of me? Nobody will think anything of you. You just have to, the more efforts you make, then at one point of time you're gonna get the success. That's an ultimate truth.
Correct.
Is internship is what we are doing as projects? Yes, Chandan. I can answer this question. The internship that you do, this is what we call as a project. All right, Prachwal. Anything? Yes, Prachwal.
No, no, nothing.
Nothing. All right, Prachwal. I think great session with you, and thank you so much for giving us time.
Thank you, thank you. Nice
All
to
right.
meet you.
Hope we can meet somewhere. I mean, you know,
Yeah,
life
sure we
is
can.
life is like small. Baby. When you start meeting up people and having a good connection, then you can meet at any point of time. All right. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Prachwal.